You're watching the first Newshour debate on Times Now Super Prime Time.
Officially, they can give any excuse for it, but the fact is, the BJP insiders tell us, top BJP leaders tell us that they are embarrassed about the missing manifesto themselves. Nobody is more embarrassed about the missing manifesto than the BJP leaders themselves. We put 10 questions on top of the Newshour. I start by putting just one to Vinod Mehta at the start. And by the way, Sanjay Jha, Pawan Verma, Sunil Alagh, Nirmala Sitharaman and Vinod Mehta, welcome. This is open debate. I'm not going with the first round of questions. We go straight to the debate, gentlemen. Vinod Mehta, why is the manifesto missing?
Well, Arnab, I don't buy this thing that it's being edited or it's being verbose or it's being proofread. I think it's a major lapse because a manifesto is supposed to woo voters, especially those don't know voters, which constitute 15 to 20%. So this is a self-destructive move on the part of the BJP, and it's quite clear that the differences are on core content. And I suspect the differences are between the RSS lobby and the Swadeshi lobby and the Columbia professors Panigri and Jagdish Bhagwati about the opening up of the economy. Now in this there is a third joker, which is what role are Sushma Swaraj, LK Advani and others who are opposed to the Modi regime, what role they are playing, and I suspect they are siding with the RSS thing. So make no mistake, there are serious differences here, not on editing and proofreading, but on content and
I remind our panelists, I remind our panelists, this is an open debate. This is an open debate, so don't wait for me to ask the first question to any one of you. It's an open debate. Pawan Verma raises his hand.
May I come in then, Arnab?
Yeah, go ahead, Pawan Verma. 7.2, Sanjay Jha also. 7.2 million voters. Right, first round of voting on Monday. They don't even know what the BJP manifesto is. They have no idea about it because there is no BJP manifesto so far. Pawan Verma.
Arnab, I really feel that perhaps it's a deliberate attempt.
Deliberate?
The whole emphasis of I am putting forward a point of view for debate. The whole emphasis of Mr. Narendra Modi's highly personalized campaign has been an emphasis on publicity, promotion and projection. Literally, by estimates, thousands of crores have been poured into a media campaign. Now the crux of that media campaign is, don't discuss issues in detail, make your point and make a projection without an opportunity for it to be debated, discussed, queried or interrogated. You make the manifesto earlier, it raises questions which the nation is supposed to discuss. That's point number one. Secondly, when the BJP itself has become such a personality cult of one individual, I believe there are genuine problems in formulating a manifesto that is accepted by the party. Remember, Arnab, the slogan is not BJP Sarkar. It is Modi Sarkar. Thirdly, when you have ideological differences, I don't believe they are about RSS versus anything. The fact of the matter is that Mr. Modi's model of development has an element.
No, one second. I remind a second time that this is an open debate, because later Nirmala Sitharaman will say, will you give me a chance to speak? I'm reminding again, it's an open debate.
But just last point. 10 seconds.
So make your points brief.
10 seconds only.
Have a Modi manifesto.
So therefore, the third point, Arnab, is that it is a question of the kind of model of development that Mr. Modi has, which will definitely be conditioned by who he has taken support to fund this campaign. As against others, remember Vajpayee's slogan was Gandhi and Swaraj.
Now you're going. One second. Okay, I see at least a response. Okay, Sunil Alagh. Okay, one second. We're seeing a rebut by Sunil Alagh.
Of the representation act.
The first party to declare.
I don't believe it's legal to present it after elections have opened.
Every major political party of India, the Congress has, the Samajwadi Party has, the AIDMK has, the DMK has, the CPM everybody has released their manifesto. But the first party, Sunil Alagh, to declare its Prime Ministerial candidate gets the dubious distinction of being the last party. And I'm reminding once again, Nirmala, don't say later, I didn't give you a turn, this is open debate. The first party to declare their Prime Ministerial candidate is the last party to release its manifesto. Last party. I'm only going to state facts and moderate the debate. Who wants to come in? Yes, Sunil Alagh, go ahead.
I want to come in. Can I come in now? I just want to say that, look, I don't understand what's the big deal.
What's the big deal?
Mr. Modi and all his speeches
National Party has no manifesto so far.
stating through. I'll just tell you. Can I just finish? Can I just finish saying what's the big deal on giving it as the last party? 1 second. Can I just finish? He has been in all his speeches. He's talked about every possible aspect of growth that is going to be repeated. 1 second.
You're insulting the people of Assam and Tripura who are going to vote on April 7th.
No, I said anyone says
I want to ask. Insulting the people of the states of India.
No, can I just finish, yaar? No, 1 second. I'm not insulting anybody. What is the doubt in anybody's mind that they are expecting in the manifesto?
For the Bharatiya Janata Party, it is no big deal.
Talking about
you are
in the
supposed
Gujarat
to be close
model,
to Mr. Modi,
is there
so Mr.
something
Modi
that
is no
any
big
other
deal.
party is waiting to hear from Mr. Modi? What is the point? I mean, I want to ask, all right, he hasn't declared it. What is the issue that
Okay, so this is an interesting argument.
He has stated everything.
No, 1 second. 1 minute, 1 minute. So Sunil Alagh,
everything in
1
all his
minute,
speeches.
1 minute. So Sunil Alagh makes an interesting argument. He says, what's the big deal? He says,
come in now.
Okay, so Nirmala wants to come in. I must go to her. Sanjay, 1 second. She's on the back foot today. We must go to her. Nirmala Sitharaman, I just want to recap the interesting argument
Not
Sunil
at
Alagh
all.
put. He says, what's the big deal? Then you don't need a manifesto. Just tell people that why don't you just read Modi's speeches?
Would you?
Yes, okay, Nirmala.
Can I speak? Because there are so many enthusiastic
it's an open
participants
debate.
who want to take a pot shot at BJP. There isn't anything at all for us to be defensive on this matter. We are in the opposition. We are going to release a manifesto. The date has been announced. It may be late, but we are announcing it. We are not as if we are
why is it late?
Coming up with no manifesto at all. But listen, Mr. Arnab Goswami, just listen for a minute. You had 6 people taking an opportunity to speculate on why there is no manifesto. Listen for a minute. This enthusiasm is absent in asking the Congress party as to why there is no Prime Ministerial candidate. That is not a matter of debate for a ruling party which has already set a sitting Prime Minister, not a contestant for Prime Minister's
party leader has said today.
No, hold on.
There is no big deal on the manifesto.
All of you all who have spoken
just
should have the
Mr.
courtesy
Modi's
to listen to
speech
me for a
and you
minute.
get to know the culture,
Everybody
the
who
ethos,
has
the philosophy
spoken about
and the
BJP
programs of the BJP.
should-
If that's the way you
No,
look
Mr.
at
Sanjay
it,
Jha,
why do you coming up
don't
with a
jump
manifesto
in.
at all?
I have not finished my answer. I have not finished my answer. I patiently heard 6 people. Allow me to finish, or else I'll remain silent in this debate. Hold on for a minute. It is pertinent.
No, ma'am, don't
if
remain
there is
silent.
so
We
much
want to hear
emphasis on
your
the
words of wisdom
manifesto,
here. Sure.
which I agree, I am answering. Don't be contemptuous to others by saying we are giving you words of wisdom. I am defending my party. I am speaking about it. Please don't sit on judgment, Mr. Sanjay Jha. Hold on. This is about the manifesto, which is a serious document. The BJP is certainly releasing it. I agree it's a bit delayed. We will speak about it.
No, we want to
But
know.
at the same time, if a manifesto is an important document on which we are asking
Arnab,
for
can I
votes,
answer now?
I would want the same kind of enthusiasm from everybody. Whoever is interrupting me, I would only say, please, the moment I have an interruption, I may be compelled to keep quiet, which suits the debate.
No, Miss.
But let's be fair. I've heard all of you all.
Miss Sitharaman, it's
Let's
an open.
be fair. I've heard all of you all.
No,
I'm only asking for a ruling party which has already clearly said that the sitting Prime Minister is not going to continue. I would want a serious debate of this nature to say why is it that we're running away from naming a Prime Minister.
Okay, 1 second. 2 hands. No, 1 second.
I'll talk about the manifesto.
Two hands go up there. Miss Sitharaman, It is not a supercilious question about a missing manifesto. You start a process in June 2013.
No, I had a supercilious comment from the Congress spokesperson,
Fine.
which I would like to rebut.
Fine.
It's not the question that I'm afraid of, but the superciliousness of the Congress spokesperson who says don't dispense wisdom. Who says don't give us wisdom from your end. I'm answering. It's my job to answer. But I would want the Congress spokesperson to wait for his turn. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Please allow me to say that much and not more.
I hereby place on record an important fact. Now, there is something called perfect timing, okay? You start the process of manifesto drafting in June 2013. And you release it, you refuse to release it till the date of voting. It is now stuff of legend that there are internal differences in the BJP.
No problem, we'll discuss that. I'll tell you the reasons for it.
So obviously people will say there are internal differences in the BJP so deep that you can't even agree on what to promise the nation, not what to deliver to the nation. Two hands go up. Pawan Verma. Pawan Verma is coming in first, Sanjay Jha after that. Yes.
No, let them have the different versions, Arnab. Just listen to me for a minute. I'm quite happy to hear the views which are coming out. But let us not have people tell us that you don't have to come here to dispense wisdom. We are
That's okay, Nirmala Sitharaman. It's a debate.
Congress have the patience to
I agree.
Ma'am, focus on the point. Don't waste your time on the methodology. Focus on the content.
You wasted the country's time last 10 years, sir.
I have great respect.
You have wasted the country's time by not governing.
I
don't think you have a moral right to lecture to us.
From the people of India on May 16th. You know, we have seen how arrogant you are. Your Prime Ministerial candidate has the arrogance to tell people in a campaign that the people of India have already voted. You don't even have a manifesto. Don't teach us, don't give us lectures on arrogance, ma'am. Your Prime Ministerial candidate has made a public speech where he says the people of this country have voted when you don't even have a manifesto declared. This is an insult to the people of Assam, Tripura and the rest of the country. And let me tell you the real reason why you can't. Because your Prime Ministerial candidate has been making tall and lofty promises. And there is no solution that he has. He has nothing to offer. And the Congress manifesto has, by the way, probably already has addressed all the prescriptions that this great country needs.
No,
there is nothing to offer. That's
addressed?
And by the way, if there's a delay, and Baba Ramdev have
Pawan Verma.
So
just
please,
one moment.
Try and camouflage the discussion.
Pawan Verma.
Arnab, Sanjay, 1 second, please. Arnab, I have great respect for Nirmala ji. I just want to say to her, an election is about the placing of ideas and a vision before the people. A very active media campaign where you publicize on the basis of payment the ideas of an individual cannot substitute the placement of a document before the people which puts forward your ideas for what your vision is. It's the standard practice of all democracies. I ask you that, and I say this to you, please, beyond political partisanship, and I say this with politeness, with great respect. I say to you, the BJP is an ideological party. You may not agree with the ideology, but it's an ideological party. Why has the BJP for the first time, having declared its Prime Ministerial candidate, been so reticent about its manifesto?
Why? Is it
because I believe that there is a serious problem
it's not
here.
the first time, Mr. Pawan Verma, even 2009. 1 minute, even 2009, Mr. Verma, the BJP manifesto came last. It's a tradition with the BJP.
Nirmala ji, you should seriously consider whether a party like the BJP
I want to answer Mr. Pawan Verma.
Before the people an opportunity. Sir, I just asked you a polite question.
I'm saying put your views on the Ram. No, 1 second.
Arnab, can I answer Mr. Pawan Verma?
Vinod Mehta comes in. Vinod Mehta has been asking for his turn. Vinod Mehta.
Nirmala, can I just, before you answer from
Vinod Mehta first, after that you Sunil.
I want to ask a question. I want to...
Arnab.
Yeah.
Arnab. Mr. Pawan Verma is barking completely up the wrong tree. Because Modi is leading the party, it should have been so much easier to produce a document. It is his ideas which will be there in the document. So Modi's domination of the BJP is not a problem. In fact, I want to put to Nirmala Sitharaman that she, 1 minute, I am putting to Nirmala Sitharaman that she is doing, the BJP is doing itself much self-harm, because it is not producing a document which will allow it to attract those voters who haven't yet made up their mind. And I want to ask her one simple question. What is the reason for the delay? Can she tell us why is this delay? Is it purely editing and all, or is there serious differences on policy?
No.